Hello everyone, my name is Ozero, so welcome to a brand new Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, and another episode of Is It Overpowered? Is it underpowered? Or is it, just neutral? And today's episode is actually going to be a recommendation by a subscriber. I'll give you his name. His name is Pitfall Seed. And then his comment said, I think you should do the Force of Nature for OP, because a scout can kill any class if you land both shots, and can kill heavies in 3 seconds. So I use it whenever I'm in tryhard mode. That's what his comment said. So this episode is, of course, going to be on the Force of Nature for Scout, the primary scatter gun. I'm pretty sure all of you know what the Force of Nature is, but if you don't, it does less damage, but it has more bullets in it, and it has a ton of knockback, and it's only 2 clips. Or rather 2 rounds in each clip, and you reload the whole thing at once and not one at a time, like the default scatter gun. This person says that it's OP because it can kill, every class in 2 shots. You do well over 100 damage. You do a ton of damage with the Force of Nature, but you really have to be right on people to do a bunch of damage, because of course it actually has a minus damage penalty, but since there's so many bullets in it, you don't really realize it. But from far away, you might realize you'll be doing like next to nothing with damage. But from far away, you do next to nothing with damage with every freaking scatter gun in the game, other than rather the what is that thing called, the shortstop. But even that's crappy too. And I mean, usually. For most classes, there isn't really much you can do, but the knockback is so great, they just get launched out of the way, and if they're half decent, then they can just turn around and then hit you and kill you. And like a heavy, you have to hit him 3 times, and even though he'll be knocking around and flying in the air, you can still shoot your minigun in midair. So if the heavy isn't an idiot, then he'll still easily be able to kill the scout. And, of course, the main downside to the Force of Nature is that it has, 4 less shots than the default scatter gun. So you really only have 1 chance to kill a good enemy to get 2 good meat shots on him. Luckily, it does reload very quickly, so if the enemy is, an idiot, then 9 out of 10 times you're going to be able to kill him. And just make sure you have good accuracy and whatnot. But accuracy really isn't all that great. I mean, all that important, because of course with the Force of Nature you get more bullets and whenever you shoot. So like it's good. I'd say it's the second best scattergun other than the default. I used to say the second best was the Babyface's Blaster, but they recently nerfed that in the gun metal update, so now honestly the Babyface's Blaster is one of the worst now. Either that or the shortstop or something. Heck, I don't know. Or actually the Soda Popper. The Soda Popper sucks too. I'll probably do a video on that eventually as well. But the Force of Nature really isn't overpowered. It isn't underpowered either. It's really balanced, in my opinion. The knockback is a bit ridiculous, but that's kind of the gimmick with the weapon. Just the knockback is crazy. Like, the knockback is so crazy that you can use it as a triple jump. Like, that's kind of like the whole thing with the Force of Nature. That's kind of like why it's so popular, because of the big knockback thing. And that's just really annoying. It isn't really OP. But, my final decision on the Force of Nature for Scout, the primary weapon, is it overpowered? Nah. Is it underpowered? Nah. It's really just neutral. It's a really well balanced weapon. I really doubt Valve will ever change the stats for it. I don't really know what they can change with it, to be honest. Other than maybe decreasing the knockback, because like I said, it is pretty over exaggerated how much you get knocked back. But I like that. TF2 is very comical, so I think that would stay. But if they ever did change anything, that's probably it. But they don't need to change it, like I said. But yeah, that's really it. If you have any weapon suggestions in the comments, just leave them there, and I'll be doing a video on them. I have a tons more. I'm gonna try to do these, you know, like overpowered, then underpowered, then overpowered, then underpowered, like a pattern. So like this episode was an is it overpowered video, and the next episode will be an is it underpowered video. Because like the episode before this one was on the sun on a stick, and that was underpowered. Now this is the one that was supposed to be overpowered. I probably could have explained that better, but whatever. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye, and have a great day.